Hello and welcome to Hella Late, the late night talk show with the least amount of viewers and money. I'm your host, Rob Sherrell. Tonight we got a fun-filled music-styled show. We have a Bloomington band about their journey and their rise to the top. We're also talking about some crazy shit we found on the bathroom wall, and we're doing some other stuff. This Hella Late, we don't sleep. Thanks for tuning in to our brand new late night show. We've got a bunch of stuff to cover, so let's get started and get right into the roundup of this month's headlines. Bernie Sanders has accused President Trump of not understanding the Constitution. He says it's on his reading list right after green eggs and ham. The New England Patriots are preparing for the traditional post-Super Bowl White House visit with President Trump. They should have a lot to talk about since no one wanted either of them to be there in the first place. A Boston man recently set a world record by using his skull to hammer in 38 nails, breaking the previous record of 0. No one's competing with you, John. Please stop hitting things with your face. The leader of the free world shocked everyone this month by announcing that she was pregnant with twins. The Earth's temperature is reverting back to where it was 125,000 years ago. But you're still going to have to wait a few years before you go to Disney's Jurassic Park. Indiana University contacted the FBI after white supremacist flyers were found on the doors of faculty members and students of color. And that's as close as we're ever going to get here to decorations for Black History Month. The state of Oregon now allows for marijuana dispensaries to deliver directly to people's homes. So now you don't even have to leave your couch to not leave your couch. In a recent photo op, President Trump shook the Japanese Prime Minister's hand for almost 20 seconds straight. And Melania was extremely jealous because he usually only lasts 15. After the Grammys, Adele had to restart halfway through her tribute to George Michael. To calm her nerves, she pictured everyone in the audience in their underwear, and 21 Pilots made that way too easy. A New York Fashion Week man pretending to be R&B legend Cisco was living La Vida Loca. Who writes this shit? When he was able to sneak into numerous high-profile fashion shows. Guests became pretty suspicious when he not once to ask somebody's booty to go thun, thun, thun. I think it's crazy that in 2017, Cisco has this much pull about a song about a big-ass wedgie. I mean, the song doesn't even make any sense. What the fuck is a dump like a truck? There's only one type of truck that dumps Cisco, a dump truck. These guys be crazy as hell. Like, how much do you have to not like yourself to wake up and be like, you know, I think I'd rather be Cisco. All right, so now that we're caught up on the month's headlines, we're going to welcome on the first guest of the show. Tonight we have Dexter Clardy and his bandmates from Huckleberry Funk. Let's play the clip. Okay, that was first of all, that was dope as hell. Huckleberry Funk. Tell me about yourselves. Tell me about the show you had last night. Who is Huckleberry Funk? Tell the world.
Dexter, you want to start? Well, I would just like to say Huckleberry Funk is a group of funky motherfuckers. No, seriously, we I mean, actually, all of us except for McConaughey, no offense to you, all pretty much found out about each other, learned about each other through the IU Soul Review. Kind of collected a musical vibe through that.
And for those that don't know, what's the Soul Review?
The IU Soul Review. I mean, what's to say about that?
What is the Soul Review?
It is a performance group on campus in which we perform popular Black music. We learn about the history behind it, the reasons for the songs being written, you know, the actual time frames of a lot of the music. Because I mean, the majority of the stuff we perform comes from the, you know, civil rights
So,
movement.
what is everyone's part in the band? What does everyone do? Like, what instruments does everyone play?
So I'm the drummer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Holding it down.
That was lame.
down.
I'm sorry.
I'm the bass player, also holding it down.
Do you take your shirt off? Do you make love to the bass?
I mean, privately.
Privately? Okay,
Privately.
that's good. That's
Not on
respectful.
stage,
Respectful.
yeah.
You have you have decency.
Yeah,
McConaughey's kinda
it's
shy.
between me and my bass.
Yeah, no, like it's not a not.
Private affair.
It's strictly monogamous.
He's an honorable man.
All right. What about the rest? What else do you play?
I play sax and keys.
Do you make love to the sax?
You can imagine whatever you want.
Okay.
And I'm the guitar player.
All right.
And I guess I'm the singer.
You guess. What is
He's our front man.
The front
He's
man.
our fearless leader.
You're the guy in the.
I do whatever the hell
The
they
guy in the
need
He's
front.
the
to.
Peyton Manning of Huckleberry Funk.
Peyton Manning was a great QB. I want to talk to you guys about the show last night. I actually had the privilege of sitting in and coming and seeing you all perform. First of all, groovy as hell, dope as fuck. Tell me about the experience last night. How was that show for you all?
Man, last night it was. I mean, I think maybe like my 8th show officially with them of being like the front man of Huckleberry, and it was just such a cool experience because there were so many people in the audience, for one, that have seen us before, which means they made the effort to come back to see us.
Yeah.
We did a free show at the Bluebird,
Okay.
which is always risky because you don't make money off of that, but it was it's for the people. We just wanted people to come
Exactly.
out
You
and
put the music out for the world.
and experience Huckleberry, and we put together a really good show. We were confident in it and just relied on the audience to show up, and it just was fucking lit.
Oh yeah, no, it was lit. The audience loved y'all. The audience loved you specifically because I remember there was a point where you took your shirt off. Like I went to get some water. I come back, you have no shirt on. I'm like, okay, this is where we're doing with this. So, is that a normal thing for you?
No, that was the first time that had ever happened during a performance.
And so you were comfortable enough to just take it off, just
You know,
nipples and everything.
you
Huh?
know,
Just put the nipples out.
I didn't ask for this, Rob.
All right,
I got
you did.
egged on. As I said, our fearless leader Dexter, he was working the audience, as he does.
And you were like, yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna get some shine too. It's so some.
I'm the star now.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about all this.
So I got a couple things here you wanted me to kind of touch on. One of them is this thing that is called breakfast or brunches at Mike's. What is now? I knew the laughs were gonna come. What is that about?
Breakfast at the Four Seasons Deluxe.
Right.
Elaborate. I stay in
If you
Motel
a fan of
6. So.
eggs, bacon, and Huck juice, I mean, you would enjoy Huckleberry Funk brunches.
What is Huck juice?
We just like to get together, especially like if we, the days before shows, we like to get together in the morning sometimes, and we get together, vibe out, sometimes play, sometimes not, and make brunch.
So for those that have been in the band the longest, how's it been since like the very start of the band, of the unit?
Well, I mean, it started out as the band Sweeney, completely different cast of characters. We got in some guys that were dedicated and really wanted to push this thing to the next level, and so, I mean, that's what we've been riding, is this high of, like, how can we get to where we're all trying to get to, We want to be touring, we want to put out records, just make really good music for people to vibe to.
Make an impact.
I mean, the music that I heard was certainly good. All right, I'm gonna ask you, one final question. What is your favorite band memory?
Last night, without a question.
Last night?
It might have been last night.
Yeah.
Especially performance-wise.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
yeah, literally from top to bottom, because again, I looked out in the audience and saw like there were people that were like, Dexter, bro, like, oh my God, like they were calling all of us out by name mid-concert, and it's just it really showed us, it showed us that the goal, like Lex said, like we've been trying to push ourselves to that next level. We have people in the audience that recognize it and are becoming a part of it, becoming legit fans and supporters of it, and on top of that, afterward, one of the our top bands that I guess we would say idolize.
Yeah.
We got the opening gig with them at the Bluebird, actually.
All right, well, congrats, fellas. So this has been Huckleberry Funk. They have an EP that they're recording in April, and their next show is actually March the 2nd at the Players Pub in Bloomington, Indiana at 11:30 p.m. All ages, come out and see these funky, groovy guys get down and do what they do best. Let's give it up for them. Okay, so I was using the bathroom the other day, and I found some pretty crazy shit written on the wall behind me. So let's take a look at some bathroom wall diaries. This is what I found. It reads, as CNN is eager to announce a moment without president has come, a newly elected amounts to a hateful orange racist bum. I like to keep my verse full of cheer, but even I am forced to wear a frown. As citizens are made to fear, grinning monarchs coronates the clown. What sad and sleeping multitudes are these, what tiny-minded folk devoid of thought sacrifice their neighbors with such ease. They laugh and cheer, while government is bought. The fool was meant to rule but for a day, and now the carnival is here to stay. Signed, MPP, or whom we've deemed as the Merry Pooping Poet. And the response just below this said, crybaby bitch, just live your life. Well, we here at Hella Late support the Merry Pooping Poet, so we decided to write a few bathroom wild diaries of our own. Trump claims he has inherited the mess, yet he blames the problems on our press. Won't he answer the questions with actual truth, or has the hope for the future that lies in the youth? Ode to you, this deuce-dropping dude, so witty to answer the call. Keep making America great by wiping and writing on walls. So please, if you could, send us your own bathroom wall diaries, hashtag bathroom wall diaries, and send it to us on Twitter at @HellaLate, and we'll read them off on the show. A man in Canada by the name of Noah Maloney has vowed to literally eat a picture of Jason Segal's face every day until Jason Segal eats a picture of him. And if you've guessed that he was a white guy, you're absolutely right. Noah is on day 9 or day 10 right now, and Jason Segal has yet to respond to Noah's pleas, which is a good thing because we don't want him to win before he has a chance to come on the show. Noah, if you're watching this, please, I'm begging you, please come on the show. We'd love to see you in studio and get some head from Jason Segal. But that's it for our show tonight. Be sure to follow us on Twitter @HellaLate and stay tuned for more updates. We got new shit on the show every single week. I'm Rob Sherrell. It's Hella Late, so I'm taking my black ass home. Good night, everybody.